I want to get at, how do you handle repeated poor performance issues with an athlete?
By finding the cause.
And are you sitting there asking questions, or are you observing?
Um,
or both?
Usually, if I observe, I can usually tell.
Even if it's a sport that you don't routinely
Oh,
pay
it doesn't
attention to.
matter. Nothing. That's commonly.
Hence the swimming coach, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Nothing. Yeah. I don't. The technicality of the sport is irrelevant. It's totally irrelevant. It's very easy to see. It's not difficult to see what's going on, at least to get to a fairly specific area. And then from there, when you need input from the individual, then you really painstakingly go into his mind and you ask questions that turn his mind inside out. And he begins to, almost in a trance-like state, give to you the truth about what's really going on. And as he gives it to you, he hears it himself. Now, what are you going to do with that, right? What are you going to put that on the bulletin board? That isn't how people think. So most of these things that I say are like way out there because they're so wildly divorced from convention. They're not even in the same zip code. And that's why when you ask me conventional questions and you ask them in order to provide help to people, it is not going to help them because both the assumptions that the questions are based upon are flawed, and the thing that I'm going to say is not going to be in their experience. So the only person who can learn the truth is the one who has no preconceived notions. He doesn't walk in saying, since I know there has to be a team meeting, okay, that's a given. I'm not getting rid of that. Now, holding that firmly in place, tell me what you would say in a team meeting. I would say no. Well, there's no team meeting. Forget the assumptions. I'm not saying I wouldn't have a team meeting. I'm not saying I would have a team meeting. What I am rejecting is the assumptions that you have to.